All right, we are here on a nice Friday. Thank goodness we're about to be out of here. Thank you for that pass in. All right, so today we're factoring the difference of two squares, or as I like to call them, dots, because it's the difference of two squares. Okay, when you have a binomial, when you have a binomial and both terms are perfect squares, you do the following. Okay, so here's the first term, second term. Okay, they're perfect squares. You take the square root of them and you write them like this. For instance, hello. There we go. All right, here's our original problem. Okay, is x squared minus 81. Okay, now we take the square root of x squared, which is x. We write it right here and right here. We take the square root of 81, which is 9. We write it right here, right here. You may not be able to see it because it's small. We put a plus here and a minus here. That's it. Okay. So that's really all we do. It's pretty simplistic. I'm not pushing the envelope more than that because we don't really have to. Okay. Because the way our standards change. So it's going to be, kind of nice to the point and we're done. Okay. All right. Yes. What do you mean? What are there two what? Okay. All right. So let's do one together. Let's look at number one. Okay. We know we're going to have two sets of parentheses. One's going to have a plus, one's going to have a minus. Okay. Well, the square root of x squared, the square root of any variable squared is just going to be that variable. Okay. So x and x. All right. What is the square root of 4? 2. There we go. Now, if you don't know your square roots off the top of your head, yeah, you can plug it in the calculators. You hit the second button and then the x squared button that gives you the square root. You type in, oh, not 2, 4. Bam. There you go. Okay. All right. Now we know we're going to have an x. All right. We got to deal with this number right here. So the square root of 9. Let's see. Second square root 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So we put 3 here, put 3 here. Okay. So 16, 4. See, aren't y'all glad I saved the easy lesson for Friday? Huh? I need to have a bunch of these on the test. Yes. What's your question? Okay. So the question was one a plus, one a minus. If you remember, probably not, we actually had problems like this on the last test, right? Let's see, x minus 5, and then we have plus 5. Um, I'm showing why that there's a plus and a minus. Basically, I'm checking my answer. All right, what happened to these two middle terms? They cancel, right? So I'm left with, right? So that's why I have to have one with a plus and one with a minus, because if I don't, those middle terms won't cancel. Yeah. Shh. There you go. There you go. All right. Now, so for number 3, we start with two sets of parentheses. One gets a plus, one gets a minus. What is the square root of m squared? M. But if it was, yes, it's 1m, or m to the first, if that's what you were meaning. Okay. Square root of 9 is 3. You could, uh, I'm, can we wait till I'm like not in the middle of teaching? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. All right. Now, we need to find the square root of 64. Yeah. Some people actually have these memorized. It's okay if you don't. Because if you don't have them memorized, what do we have at our disposal? Calculators. Okay. Now, what's the square root of 9? Yeah, 3. We just had it right over here, guys. Come on. All right. Always thought it was funny. Look, when I was growing up, our teachers always told us, you're not going to always have a calculator right beside you. Yes, we do. Okay. We do all the time now. Okay. All right. Is everybody good with 1 through 4? Anybody need a little bit more time? Yeah, these go pretty quick, right? Yeah. Trust me, I love these too. I love easy problems. Golly. I'm, yeah. Hey, just be glad. Believe it or not, we used to have to teach something harder with like the lesson that we did yesterday, but we don't have to do that anymore. Yeah, now it's saved for algebra 2. Woohoo! Yeah. By the way, I do teach algebra 2. I have 2 classes in the spring if you want to take them. I have it first and fourth. Algebra 2. By the way, all my lessons are already online. Okay. So, what's the square root of 25? All right. Square root of 4. Now, I know some of y'all are sitting here thinking, how are these kids getting these answers that fast? I was that kid. Yeah. I, no, shh, shh, shh. I don't know. You had to talk to your counselor about switching to my class. No, I was that kid that couldn't think that fast. Okay. As you can imagine, I'm getting some looks like, yeah, we kind of put that together. All right. Number 6 is the hardest one on the paper. Okay. All right. Everybody put on your thinking caps. What is the square root of 1? One. Hey, you know what? There's multiple people not listening. Okay. Yeah, I throw shade like an eclipse. All right. Moving on. Shh. Hey, if y'all are within 3 to 4 feet of each other, there's no reason to yell like this. Oh, some there's like we're not 3 feet apart. We're a yard apart. A yard is 3 feet. That was kind of like that time that I went to O'Reilly's and like, hey, I need 2 feet of uh, heater hose, and this little guy behind the counter said we only sell it in inches. And this older guy turned around and looked at him, and he's like, "It's 24 inches, dude." Yeah, yeah. All right. What's the square root of 4? 2. What's the square root of 5? All right. I want y'all to look. Look at number 5. Look at number 7. They're almost the same problem. Okay, the numbers are in different places. All right, right here, the 4 is in the back. Here, the 4 is in the front. 25's in the front. 25's in the back. I know. I'm tricky. And the square root of 49 is 7. All right. Now, that is our lesson for factoring the difference of two squares today. If you leave us, don't forget hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Don't forget leave a nice message. Stay farce. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.